Hey guys, it's Mina. Welcome back. We're going to do something really fun today. I'm just going to show you my colors real quick. We are painting inside my little Tough Shed studio today because there's about 35-40 mile-an-hour winds outside. Gale is a-blowing. So we're staying in here where it's slightly warmer and not quite so windy. Let me go through my colors real fast. This one is Golden's Prussian Blue. Fantastic, beautiful, deep, dark, delicious, lovely color. This one is Golden's Turquoise. Beautiful color. Okay, this one is Golden's Green Gold. Beautiful color. Okay, and this one is Golden's Jenkins Green. It's a little muddier than it will be. It's actually quite a dark, dark green. It's like the Payne's Gray of greens, but the Floetrol has significantly lightened it up. But it's starting to come back, but it's going to dry very, very dark green. It's actually like, you can see how dark this actually is. It's a very dark green, so it's going to look good. So that's the Jenkins Green. We also have here Liquitex Basics Dioxizne Purple. And we have Deco Art Americana Decor Metallics in 24 karat gold. It looks almost pink in this light. It's fun. Okay, this one is Satin Enamels in warm white, and to that I have added a little bit of my 24 karat gold and turned it into a beautiful ivory color. And I have 2 cups of that. And now this last one. Okay, so the color that we had talked about that closest matched, and my bottle is horrible, sorry, it's actually kind of cool. This is English Ivy Green, and it's an apple barrel color, which I didn't want to use because I don't like their paints. I haven't had good luck, but I'll show you what color it actually is. So it's this kind of army greenish sort of color. So this is my attempt at recreating that. And I started with some Jenkins Green with a little bit of black in it, and that wasn't right. So then I started with the green gold, and I started adding that Jenkins Green black mixture to it little by little by little, and darkened it up. And then I added a little bit of iridescent medium to it. This stuff, Tri-Art high viscosity acrylic paint. This is Liquid Mirror. They also have this one. I also use by Winsor & Newton iridescent medium. This is for watercolor, but I used it in my paint anyway, and it works great. So anyway, this is the color we were going for. This is the color we've ended up with, but I'm confident it's going to come out really good in the end, so I'm not worried about it. Anyways, so these are the colors we're going to use. What we're going to do is a straight pour without the purple, and then or purple around the edges, and then mostly these colors in the center, and then I might add some purple around the edges later on by itself. So we're going to do a straight pour, fantasy pour, maybe some ring pour, some straight pour, mix it up a little bit, but it's going to be really, really beautiful. So let's get started. Okay, we've done our colors up there. I'm going to get started on filling my cup. This is a 24 by 24 gallery wrapped canvas. Beautiful artist loft canvas from Michaels. Get them on sale. Hint, hint. Put them on your wish list. Okay, we're going to be using my 16-ounce cup. I'm probably going to fill this up twice, just because that seems to be how I roll. So we're going to be doing a lot of more creamy white layers and a straight pour probably. Okay, so we're going to start off with some Prussian Blue. And then we're going to get into that sort of Old English ivy color that I made. But I put a few different things in there. We're going to go right to a layer of white, ivory, and then some gold. And then we're going to use this green gold. And we're going to put in some turquoise. Kind of a thicker layer of the turquoise. And I'm going to put in a light white. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to go Jenkins Green then after the turquoise. Just a smaller bit. And we're going to put some gold in there. Some more white. And back to of my Prussian Blue, and I'm going to put a nice thick layer of this one in. Okay. I'm going to go back to that. Actually, I'm going to put some gold in between. Maybe a tiny bit of white too. Okay, so I'm going to pour a small puddle of gold in the middle. I'm not going to worry about the corners and edges right now. Okay, we're going to do a straight pour, fantasy pour. I'm going to just sort of tilt this around just a second. Spread it out a bit. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to catch the drip. Okay, well, it's not going to matter because I'm going to do another cup. Here we go. That's pretty cool. But I do want more paint on there. So, okay, we're not going to put any more purple in right now. But we're going to basically do the same thing again. So we're going to start with some white. So now we got to think, okay, we're going to start pouring it in here. What's going to be in the center of this and what's going to spread out? We're going to go white. We're going to go a little bit of gold. Another nice layer of the Prussian Blue. Some of that green again. White. Gold, green, gold, turquoise. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Okay. You're glowing. Hey, Gail. Now let's throw our white around the edge. Okay, spread some of that white out a bit. Not white, it's ivory. It's actually white with gold, which is a really pretty combination. Right. So I did do something slightly different to my paint today. I still use the Liquitex gloss medium and varnish, but I also added a little tiny bit of polyacrylic, Minwax water-based polyacrylic to my paint, to each of the colors, just to see what it kind of does. So I've been seeing people use some of this into their recipes, pouring medium, and they get beautiful results. So I had a can sitting there. Let's give it a try. All right. I haven't been this way, but just a little bit. So, okay. Let's give this a torch and see what happens. Okay, now this is where I'm gonna get a little sneaky, because I do want purple in this, and I didn't want it in my cup, but I did want some in the painting. So I have some purple mixed up. This is Dioxizne Purple by Liquitex Basics. So we're gonna come in and put a little bit of purple here and there. Not a, actually, you know, I think I'm gonna wait till the end to do that. So let's stretch this out. Looking at this though, I love this, and I love that center, and these are really pretty, and that blue. So we're gonna try to keep that intact. So we're just gonna spread this out a little, spread this out a little, spread that out a little. Okay, kind of like rolling out a pizza crust. Okay, so to that end though, I wanna keep this part mostly. So let's just sort of walk it down a little bit and see what happens. I wanna hook that edge over first, so we keep this pattern in here. There's a lot of paint on there. Probably didn't need that whole second cup. We've gotten away with about half of it. We're gonna go over that edge. Bring it back. Okay. Which way do I want to go? Corner. Easy. Hi, Zan. A lot of paint over here right now, buddy. We're almost done, though. Zen has come. Okay. I love that. That's so cool. Okay, we're going to take some of that white off at the bottom. Put a bright green in it. It's coming from the turquoise and the gold together. I like this though, it's very pretty. Those cells up there, there's like huge pebbly cells with stripes in them. That's kind of crazy. Well, it's definitely cool. I think having the gold next to that green color has given us a lot of ivory, or a lot of brighter green, like an emerald green almost, that I didn't really want. I think it's going to dry really cool, so we're going to leave it like that. I'm going to grab another canvas. And I'm going to do another one. Okay, I'm going to put this here. I'm going to do it a little different this time. So, I'm going to start with some gold. Just a little bit, because there's already some white there on the bottom. I'm going to put a little bit more white in now. And we're going to go with our Prussian Blue, turquoise. Alright, here we go. Alright. Ooh, that's really cool. Alright, I like this. Give it a torch real quick. Alright, let's see. I think it's really cool. These lines up here are really interesting. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there. I like it. I don't want to mess with it more. It's really pretty. It's started selling up a lot along the edges, so it's going to be a lot more interesting. And there's some really cool stuff happening in here. These fingerlings in the center are really beautiful. And I like that turquoise with the green on the edge, with the purple, and then with that little bit of the cloudy effect is really cool. So, yeah. So this one's done, and I will show you them both when they are dry. Okay, so this is a few days later. It's finally dry. We've had a lot of cold, rainy, wet weather here, so. But this one turned out really, really neat. A lot of very cool parts on here. You see this center with the fingerlings. Very cool. A lot of that darker color, the darker green that we made, surrounding and defining each one of those little fingerlings. These cells in here are just amazing. Really, really beautiful. With the green gold from the goldens. And this lighter green is where the turquoise mixed with the gold, actually. And this part trips me out. This part is crazy. There's these stripes inside the cells over here. Pretty crazy stuff, but very cool. So there's a lot of depth in this one, and again, that comes from using the darker colors, that darker green that we made. It was sort of like a khaki or a dark moss color. Came out really, really neat. Some beautiful parts in here. I really like this. These like waves or shadows of light, just very pretty. I love these cells over here. So pretty, just gorgeous. Beautiful. Right down here, there's some beautiful cells too in this corner. I hope this is in focus. Put your glasses on, Mina. There you go. So I'm really happy with how this one ended up. I like it a lot. I think I like it better on its side like this. It was very cool though. Really neat. I like that one a lot. There's something very springtime about it. Maybe it's all the green and the gold. So let me show you the other one real quick. Okay. So this one I really like a lot. So this is the one that I poured the purple in the cup, and I didn't use as much of the Jenkins green. And it was a straight pour, as you can tell from all the cells. But there's a few things I really like about this one. I love all these cells here in the middle. And then I really, really like that you can sort of see this like very faint purple inside these cells up here on top. This corner is really pretty. Sort of an Aurora Borealis kind of feeling. The northern lights. Very pretty. There's some beautiful, beautiful lines in this piece. This is probably my favorite part right in here. Just this. You See all these layers and striations, really cool. I like these cells up here that have gold around them. Very pretty. You get into the very dramatic part down here at the bottom. It's really neat. And this one's got a very pretty center. Lots of turquoise in there, lots of detail. Very cool. So, these are for Kelly. Happy birthday, girl. I hope you enjoy them and they always make you happy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the double header. And I hope you've been having a nice holiday break, spending time with your kids and your families and your friends. And, you know, enjoying yourselves. And I hope you get to paint. I wanted to run down and paint. I got to paint yesterday. Yay! Anyways, if you guys want to see more of my stuff, you can check out Mina Villegas Art on Facebook. Or you can check out my Etsy shop, which is also Mina Villegas Art. If you have enjoyed this and you'd like to be a patron of the arts, you can send a donation through the PayPal me link in the description box as well. I greatly, greatly appreciate all your donations. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And what else? I will be getting to that Etsy sale, I promise you. Probably next week, though. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out. I hope you guys have a glorious day, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.